Hi everyone, it's me, Max. I make ASMR videos and I hope you enjoy my content. So, in a previous video, I implied that I was planning to do a male or boy or masculine baby name list. So that's what we're doing today. Excuse me for a moment. Let's try this again. How does that sound? Is that too loud, guys? Let me know. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm gonna do maybe a few names from each letter of the alphabet. And yeah, here we go. The name Aaron, Aaron. The name Abelard, Abelard. The name Aislinn or Aslin, or maybe Aselin, Acelin. The name Adler, Adler. The name Arrow, Aerol. I'll do one more from A. Amory, Aimery. Move on to the letter B. This is a cool one. The name Balos. Bailous. Do it again. Bailous. The name Barclay or Barclay. Barclay. The name Benno. 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 The name Bohm or maybe Bohem. Boam. That's Boam. Also, apologies, guys. I haven't even done like 10 videos yet. I'm still learning how to do certain sounds. But yeah, continuing. The name Braden, Brayden. The name Brychen. It's one I haven't heard yet. Brychan. Move on to the letter C. The name Cadel. I think that's a cool name. Cadel. The name Calixte. 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 The name, sorry about that, my cat just jumped up the window and it was really loud. Apologies. He is such a troublemaker, I swear. Yeah, he tries to eat human food like a dog does and gets into the trash and steals the other cat's food. We have 2 cats. And he is just having the time of his life, I guess. But anyway, the name Casio. Cassio. The name Cheppy. Cheppy. The name Kobe. Kobe. Cobe. The name Courtney. Courtney. Cortney. The name Cyril. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably doing it wrong. Cyrille. The letter D. The name Dag. DAG. The name Darko. 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 I'm so sorry. My cat. I don't know why he's so loud today. He's just like that, I guess. I think he's staring at another cat outside the window. I'm not sure. I should have taken him out before I started. Give me a second, okay? Okay. Yep, he definitely was trying to fight another cat through the window. So that was fun. Anyway, I did put him in another room, so hopefully he won't bother us anymore. His name is Ezekiel, by the way. Here's another fun name. Ezekiel. E C E K I E L. Moving on. Still in the letter D. The name Delvin. Delvin, 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 Delvin. Delvin, Delvin. D E L V I N. Name Diablo, 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 Diablo. Apologies if you can hear in my family upstairs. There's a lot of noise going on today, guys. We're just gonna have to move on from it. Okay. Sorry. D I A B L O. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just found the coolest, silliest name. The name Doodle Bop. It's an actual name in an actual baby name book. If the camera weren't on reverse mode, I would 100% show it to you. But anyway, it's spelled DOODLEBOP. Doodlebop, 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 doodlebop. Doodlebop, doodlebop, doodlebop. Doodlebop, 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 doodlebop. 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 Bop, 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 bop. The letter E. Did one E name already. The name Ed. E D. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. There's also just this random blank space in the list that I can show you. Here. See that? There's like a list of like vertical names going up and down, and there's just this spot where there's no name. It's a ghost name. The name turned into a ghost and disappeared. It's between the names Elbin and Elder. ELBHEN. And see, Elder is ELDJR. I'm not sure what the name was in between, or if maybe they just pressed enter when they were preparing to print. I'm not really sure. Things happen, I guess. Quirky little things you find in these universes. Really fascinating, huh? Continuing. The name Elias or Elhas, or maybe even Algis. ELJAS. The name Erasmo. ERASMO. the name Ewing. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Ewing. The name Buddy. 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 Fadi. Finley. Finley. I have a hard time pronouncing my F's on here for whatever reason. I just haven't gotten the hang of it, you know? I'll learn. Finley. I like the name Finley. It sounds fun to me. Fun. I think it has to do with like the air between my teeth. That might be it. And since I'm kind of whispering or soft spoken, the air isn't as strong between my teeth. So that could be it. Maybe. The letter G. I have a better time with the letter G. It's not as hard. Gadiel or Gadiel. Gadiel. My family's being so loud upstairs. I am a little frustrated with it, to be honest, but you know what? Next video, I'm going to make sure it's real quiet so nobody bothers us, okay? And we'll have a good time. The name George. The specific name that I landed on here, doesn't have an E at the end. It can be spelled with an E on the end. It typically is, but here it is spelled Georg. I think it's kind of more literal in a sense without the E on the end. Who knows? Everybody does things differently, you know? And different cultures and languages pronounce each letter differently and use it in different ways. Like in the French language, it's not very common at all to fully or at all pronounce the letter X. It's used at the end of a lot of words to signify a plural noun, or maybe sometimes a plural adjective, because adjectives can be plural in French. So like chateau is spelled Chateau. And if you want to put an X on the end, that means there's more than one of whatever that word means. I forget. I've only done a couple years of French so far, and I'm pretty rusty at it, honestly. The name Godric. I've never heard of that one. Godric. The name Gurpreet. I think that one's more Indian or Sanskrit, I think. Gurpreet. P R E E T. The letter H. The name Haddo. Haddo, 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 Haddo. H A D D O W. Harold, 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 Harold. Harold, 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 Harold. H A R O L D. The name Hideki, 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 Hideki. H I D E K I. Herbert. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Herbert. Herbert. I don't know why that was so hard to pronounce here. Oh my goodness. Herbert. 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 H U R B E R T. The letter I. There aren't as many I names as there are of most other letters. It's less common to have a name starting with I. Eason or Eason. I don't know. These are going to be hard to pronounce, aren't they? I A S O N. I A S O N. The name Icarus. Icarus, 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 Icarus. I C A R U S. Name Ilian. Ilian, 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 Ilian. Ilian, Ilian, Ilian. Ilian, Ilian, Ilian. I L I A N. Iolo, 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 Iolo. I O L O. Isham, 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 Isham. I S H A M. Ivy, which is possibly a boy name. It can be like a masculine considered name. Ivy, 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 Y. Letter J. J Jace, 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 Jace. I am having a lot of fun, you guys. Let me know in the comments what your favorite name from today was, or your favorite name in general, or what your name is. If you guys let me know, if I get enough names from you guys, I would be happy to do a video based on saying your guys' names or names that you think are attractive or cool or whatever. Or maybe like what's your favorite person's name? Like maybe your grandma, your best friend, your pet. There's another person who makes ASMR, Pink Glitter Girl. It's all one word. Pink Glitter, and then girl is spelled GRRL. And they make ASMR videos, and they have a pet who I think is named Glitter, pretty sure, which I think is cool. The name Jackson, 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 JACKSON. Jari, 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 JARI. Jeffrey, 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 JEFFREY. Joash, 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 JOASH. Juan, it's actually Juan, but it's spelled JUAN. So Juan, 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 Juan. The letter K. Casey, 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 KACEY. Cages. If you want to be silly, you could also pronounce it cahoose. If you want. Cahoose, cahoose, cahoose. Cages, 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 cages. KAJUS. Kinu, 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 KEANU. Kevy, 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 K-E-V-Y. Koichi, 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 K O I C H I I K O I C H I. Kaisen, 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 K Y S O N. The letter L. Laden, 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 L A D E N. Lawrence, 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 L A W R E N C E. Linley, 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 L I N L E Y. Louise, 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 L U I Z. The letter M, 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 M. Macaulay, 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 M A C A U L A Y. Macus, 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 Mac, Macus, 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 M A K I S. Marshall, 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 M A R S H A L. Mikad, 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 M E H C A D. Miller, 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 M I L L E R. Mustafa, 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 Mustafa. That one's a little hard to pronounce. Huh. This pen is not holding up my hair. Do you guys like that sound? Should I do more of it? That was kind of loud. And moving on to letter N. This book doesn't like staying open. It's kind of frustrating. Native, 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 native. N-A-D-A-V. There's a cat here in my book because my cats like to sit on my work table for some reason, and they get their hair all over my stuff. Yep, they sure do. Being a cat parent is just hard sometimes. Yeah. For the record, I do identify currently as trans male, but being gender fluid or gender flux, that is open to change at any time, basically. It's not really something I can predict or control, it's just what my gender is, I guess. So, queer shadow, yep. So, I'm more of a cat dad than a cat mom, I would say. But I also like wearing lipstick and glitter, and my hair's relatively long. And I wear hairpins and kind of girly sweaters. But yeah, still a dude. So just thought I'd put that in there for those who care. Queer people are always welcome here. And I mean, anyone who's being respectful and is kind to people is definitely always welcome. Name Neo, 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 N-E-O, North, 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 N-O-R-T-H, the letter O, oak, 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 O, A, K. I'm gonna try whispering, whispering. You know, when I try to whisper, some sounds don't come out. So, you know, gotta be soft spoken, I guess. But like certain things like oak, oak, you can do. But if I try to whisper the word whispering, whispering, you don't hear a certain part of it. It's interesting, huh? Also, what do you guys think of like paper sounds or like books? I don't know if you can hear that very well. Like, I don't know, just like flippy, flappy sounds. You can sort of hear that a little bit. Keep hitting the mic. It takes practice to learn how to do things correctly. I'm still pretty new. Just having fun with it, you know? I am so sorry. That was really, really loud. Enough of that. Turn the mic back down. Do testing, 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 testing. Okay, I think we're good. Probably. This is another cool name that I would consider using on maybe like a character or a pet or a kid if I had a kid, or maybe like my car when I get a car, if I get a car. We'll see. Onyx, 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 onyx. ONYX. The letter P. The letter P. I am just being pure chaos today. Sigh. Anyway, Paisley. P-A-I-S-L-E-Y. Paisley, 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 Paisley. Paisley, 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 Paisley. Peter. It's a pretty common name, or at least used to be. Peter, 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 Peter. Peter, 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 Peter. Peter, 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 Peter. Peter, 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 Peter. P E T E R. Princius, 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 Princius. Princias. Interesting, I've never heard of that one. That's a new one for me. And I've had this book for a while. I actually study namology for a hobby. And yeah, that's just one of my hobbies. And I've had this book for maybe like a couple of years, and I have never looked at it all the way through, you know? Like, I just look at whatever section I need at the time, and I just pick whatever name I need and move on. This is my first time really going through it and seeing what all is in here. So, Proins is a new one. That is still way too sensitive. Oh my goodness. Deep breath. In. Out. There we go. The letter Q. Quentin, 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 Quentin. Q U E N T I N. There really aren't that many Q names. Quigley. Quigley, quickly, 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 quickly. Q U I G L E Y. Quinn, 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 Quinn. Q U I N. Keek or Quiku, Quiku, Kiku, Kiku maybe. Q U I Q U E. If anyone here happens by small chance to know how to pronounce that correctly, please tell me in the comments. I've never seen this name before in my life. It's very unfamiliar. I don't even know what it means or anything. Sorry. Also, I slept kind of weird. I've been sleeping weird for a few days, and my breathing is really messed up, and it's like messing with my ASMR-ness, I guess. It's ruining the vibe. So we gotta keep the vibe alive. Keep the vibe alive. Keep the vibe alive. Keep the vibe alive. Alive. Alive, alive, alive. Again, F, 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 and V, V, or iv sounds very difficult for me. I don't like using my lips like the edges, so F, F, Ev, Ev. Those were kind of hard for me. I never noticed that before trying ASMR. Get to learn new things about yourself, right? Letter R. Rabia, 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 Rabia. R A B B I A. Rajiv, 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 Rajiv. Rajiv. Rylan or Rylan. It's probably Rylan. Rylan, 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 Rylan. Reian. I have my sister's kid is named Rylan, but they spell it RHYLAN, I think. So it's a little different. Rinzen. RINZEN. Rook. Look over there. There's Rook. Look in that direction. There's Rook over there. Rook. ROOK. The letter S. Saber. I think like a lightsaber, which is very Star Wars of a name to have. Like, hey, my name's Saber. Okay. SABER. Sedum. SADM. It's just with one M, but I really wanted to pronounce it again for some reason. Skylar. SCHUYLER. Isn't this fun, guys? I'm having fun. This is a new hobby of mine. I'm enjoying it. Shepherd. SHEPHERD. Sly. SLY. Stony. Sorry, I cannot take this name seriously. Because anytime I would see someone with the name Stony, I would just immediately assume that they're always stoned. You know? Poor Stony. Poor guy. Poor masculine leaning person. Stony. STONY. E Y. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Letter T. Tabor. 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 T A B O R. Takis. 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 T A K I S. We're nearly done. We're on letter T. We went from A all the way down to T, and then hopefully get to the letter Z. We'll see about that. If I don't get to the letter Z today, I'll just make another video soon. Tedrick, 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 Tedrick. T E D R I C. Thorstein, 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 Thorstein. Thorstein, Thorstein, Thorstein. T H O R S T E I N. Let me drink some water real quick. Kind of thirsty. Torrance, 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 Torrance. P O R R A N C E. Tour, 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 tour. T U U R. That's another one I've never heard of before. So I'm learning a lot of things today. I like learning, it's fun. Letter U. There aren't very many U names, but they're still cool. They can make a more unique sounding name. Unique is a name that starts with U. Is it even on here? No, it's probably in the girls section. Let me look. It is indeed in the girls section, or the more feminine aligned, feminine leaning names. I don't really like to call them boy or girl names because it's just like, okay, you can indeed have a boy named Sue or a girl named Mason or something, like I would not care if you were a boy named Sue or a girl named like John, you know. But look, we made it past an hour. It's my first time. Handy dandy. Ume, 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 ume. U was from the girls section, but again, I don't really care. They're just names, just English words to label people so you know who you're talking about. I guess that's really what a name is when you come down to it. You name items because you want to know what to call them. We do the same thing to people. It's interesting. Ulf, ulf, ulf. U, L, F. Umar, 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 Umar. U, M, A, R. Unai, 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 Unai. U, N, A, I. Upton, 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 Upton. U, P, T, O, N. Urban, 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 urban. U, R, B, A, N. Urban. Usher, 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 usher. U, S, H, E, R. Excuse me. I really have not had enough water lately. It's probably why I haven't been sleeping very well, because I'm not very hydrated. And like my skin starts to get dry in the winter and it's really, really bad. And I have to use like vitamin E oil and lotions. I try to find like unscented lotions or sometimes if I'm really desperate, I'll just run water over my hands. That's really where it gets the worst. Like on the back of my hand, you can't really see it, but it's super duper dry. Super dry. Super dry. Uzi or Uzi. It's probably Uzi. Uzi, 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 Uzi. Uzi, 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 Uzi. U, Z, Z, I. The letter V. Letter V. Valentine or Valentine. Probably Valentine. Valentine, 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 Valentine. It sounds like a character that would come from a vampire story or from the Victorian era or something like that. V A L E N T I N E. There are a surprising amount of V names in here. There's like a whole page. Look at that. It's crazy. I don't know if you can. The camera isn't really great for that, is it? Never mind. Walter, which is originally Walter, but in different languages it's Walter because W translates to like V, basically. I don't know how that works, honestly. V A L T E R Vitor V I T O R Vegas Vegas V E G A S Vigo. Vigo is a nice name. V I G G O Vrai Vrai. I think that means like true in French. V R A I. Switching hands. Letter W. Walid. Sounds kind of more Arabic to me. I could be wrong. Walid. W A L E E D. Wilbur. If anybody knows the Dream SMP, you know who I'm talking about, guys. Wilbur. W I L B E R. Windsor. W I N D S O R. Wyatt. Spelled here, it says W Y I T T. I know that's not how most people spell it. Most people spell it with an A in place of the I, but it's not how they had it here. I guess they wanted to be creative, which is cool. The letter X. Xavier. X A V I E R. Zenon. X E N O N. Xenos. Z E N O S. Letter Y. Yakir. Y A K I R. Yeats. Yeats. Sorry. Yeats. Y E A T S. Giovanni. Y O V A N N I. Yona. Y O N A. Yuri. Yuri. Y U R I Y. The letter Z. I like the letter Z. It's very cool. Zachary. Z A C A R Y. Another way of spelling Zachary is Z A C K E R Y. Zarly, Z A R L E Y. Zelig, never heard of that one. Z E L I G. And the last name of the day is Zoltan. 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 Z O L T A N. So we have officially gone through each letter of the alphabet and done a few names from each section of the book, the feminine side and the masculine side. Although I truly think any name could sound feminine or masculine depending on how you use it, whose name it is. Like, if there was like a lumberjack man named Ava, I would probably think Ava is a very masculine name. Or like a girl who does haircuts for people and does their makeup, but her name is like Logan. I would think Logan is a feminine name. So it really depends on whose name it is. That's my opinion anyway. So that was from the book 22,000 plus baby names. Includes most popular baby names from 2021. I've had this book for a few years, as I said. It's a #1 Amazon bestseller, and it's from Amelia King. It's backwards, so you can't really read it, but here it is. Amelia King. If you can read backwards, there you go. I can also read backwards, but it's kind of, takes effort, right? You have to put effort into processing words all the time. It's just a little bit more effort when you're reading backwards. Anywho, I really enjoyed this. If you didn't go check out my other couple videos where I did the feminine/girl section, please check that out. If you enjoyed this, you'll probably enjoy that as well. Maybe, I don't know. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. Give this video a like. It supports me and shows other people that you are in support of my videos, and that's important to me. And I want to be able to share this ASMR world with all of you, is what I mean. I'm excited to see what video ideas I come up with in the future. Again, I'm still pretty new. I think this is like maybe video number 5 or something. I am still adjusting to the settings of this mic. Still learning what people like listening to and what I like creating. So I'm on a learning curve right now. Your suggestions, requests, comments, life sharing stuff is always encouraged, and you are available to vent in the comments or give ideas or literally anything you want to do. This is a completely free space for you. It doesn't matter who you are, what gender, what sexuality, what you believe romantically or religiously or philosophically or politically or anything else. You are safe here and you are welcome so long as you are being kind and respectful to other people. So keep that in mind, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. See you.